All right. Team is still Buns. I called the final score. Noah, what's your prediction for this game? I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to make my prediction. I think the Rangers come back. I don't know. I think we come back and I think we win it. I think we win 5-4 in overtime. So being optimistic, 4-3 Rangers win OT. Yeah, I think it's going to be 5-3 OT. I think we win. Is the microphones picking up the TV a whole lot, or is it you can hear me fine? Otherwise, so if we don't force overtime, they're just going to beat us 4-2 clean. Yeah, probably get an empty netter. We'll pull Shesty with 4 minutes left. That's Laviolette. He's going to pull Shesty. 4 minutes to go. Dang, I feel like I missed this whole game. I'm never going to do the episodes during the games anymore. I can't really pay attention too much when I'm doing that. Don't think we scored an empty net all season. No, we got one. Your boy Fox. His first goal of the season was empty net goal. Other than that, I can't think of one. I'd love to see a goalie goal. I'd love for Igor to get a goal. Oh yeah, we haven't gotten the extra man goal. Yeah, that's. I don't think we have either. Absolute brutal. Oh, that was a bad move on Schneid's. Look at Carrick, generational talent, driving the play in there, making it happen. Hey, are you like yeah, last year we were the comeback kids. Last year we could confidently know that there's a chance that we would be able to come back against any team. This year, we go down 2 goals. It's over. It is over. And we're not even going to force overtime. All right. Yeah, no shot on goal in 6 minutes. Crazy. I'm not a fan of that third line. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the third line. They're just not doing it for me. I don't think Heedle and Kreider are the right type of meshing players. Well, Miller had a good chance. What is this goalie coming out of nowhere and just... Dude, third line has been terrible. They've been absolutely terrible. Yeah, Duncan, the Duncan commercial. It's because the Utah Hockey Club is dunking on us. Yeah, that was a Mika slap. That was a Mika one timer. No chance it's going in. Because the Rangers have to suck if the Knicks are good. You can't have more than one good New York team at a time. Last year was the Rangers. This year's the Knicks. Well, actually, the Mets and the Yankees were both good last year too. But because I guess because they both play at MSG, you can't have two good MSG teams. They are keeping us to the perimeter, man. They are doing some great. They are playing great defense right now. Oh my god. Laffy's been terrible too. He's just not doing what we need him to do. We've had what, 3 penalties this game? It looks like Lafreniere and Filipino are Terrence and Phillip from South Park. This is you got to be kidding me right now. This is not. This game has been very frustrating. I don't even know what to say. We're getting pumped by the Storm and Mormons right now. I remember the second game of the season when we played them. It's the same team. We had high hopes. We went 1-1 for the first 2 games of the season because Utah beat us. Actually, when they were our first game we went to overtime with, and we didn't go to overtime again until the new year. They beat us in overtime. Yeah, they're younger and better. It's like when you're younger and you like your dad. You're like, my dad's an asshole, and like he would beat your ass, but one day you just know that it switches. Like one day you just know, like, oh, I could take him. If my dad, he better not get in my face because I could take him now. That's how this team is. It's like they 1 year difference, and they went from being the dad that beats the son's ass to the son knowing that he can beat dad's ass. So the Caps just won. Not surprised. They've been a juggernaut this year. I thought maybe they were just overperforming, but I actually think they're just really good. What happened was, Ovi with the OT winner, typical. What happened was this year's Rangers and last year's Devils switched places. This year's Rangers team is literally last year's Devils. That's the way I see it. They just switched spots. Except for the Rangers last year were better than the Devils this year. Which is why it's all so frustrating. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, which is why it's so frustrating, because how do we go from that to this? Dog fights with teams that we have no business being in a dog fight with. I'm gonna cancel out of that. Let's look at some. Let me update and peep up on some of the. Yeah, rebuild like Florida. That'd be beautiful. That would be a beautiful thing. This whole organization just acts like they're all passive. There's no aggression. They don't aggressively make moves. They don't aggressively bend the rules. They don't do anything aggressive. Everything is just passive. They lay down and they just, oh, well, we got what we got, and you know, it is what it is. We just got to play the cards we got. No, you don't have to play the cards you got. You can go out and you can fold your hand and get a whole new deck. I mean, if I got a 2-7 off suited, I'm not playing it. That's what this team is. It's a 2-7 offsuit. See that extra pass from Mika on the power play. Why didn't he shoot it? He had time and space. He passes it right back to a player who's barely open. Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, Drury's still here. Laviolette still here. I've been calling Drury Dreary. Chris Dreary. You see, this game's making me. Core is still here. Yeah. It's not a good look. I'm gonna unmute it and see what Valket has to say. I love the Valket call. But the bad part is that the Rangers are playing so terrible. And the Rangers are playing terrible, and we're gonna be forced to watch the MSG 150 of a bunch of players and teams doing great things. Meanwhile, we're over here like sulking. Yeah, exactly. We just signed Igor to an insane deal, and we're gonna have to waste 3-4 seasons of it with a rebuild because this team lost whatever little bit of Yeah. Called out the goal to. He does. He lets in some weak goals. He definitely lets in some weak goals. He's not playing like his contract. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I don't feel that tired, but yeah, first one of this game was weak. Yeah, exactly. So who's getting the next goal? Clayton Keller, KFC. I'm gonna say we kill the penalty. I think we're gonna kill the penalty. I think shortly after we kill the penalty, we're gonna tie it up. Then I think we're gonna take the lead. Then I think they're gonna tie it up. And then I think we're going to overtime. So next goal, I'm gonna say goes to Lafreniere. Yeah, can't even score in 5. That's the second 5-on-3 recently that we've squandered. Look, see the MSG 150 where all these guys and all these superstars are doing all these great things. Meanwhile, we suck. That was a hell of a goal from All right, would you give up who would you give up Trocheck? Would you be down to have Trocheck traded for somebody? And if so, who? Because if it was Brady Tkachuk, yeah, I'd give up any player for Brady Tkachuk as well. Honestly, I'd give up like 2 or 3 players. Thank you, man. I'd give up probably 2 or 3 players for Tkachuk. Brady is just that dude. He's like he'd be the modern Rangers Mark Messier. Look, my brother's so nice. He just brought me coffee. It's probably gonna burn my lips. Some good coffee. Dang, what is this? Oh, it's creme brulee. Yeah, Brady's a dog. He'll do it all. He'll forecheck, back check, fight, lay big hits. He changes the dynamic of a game. You're gonna need the coffee. Yeah, I mean it started out nice with Vegas, but that was short-lived. The euphoria from that game is gone. Are you talking about tomorrow as in day? They'll ruin your night and then your whole next day as well? Sometimes I sulk a little bit about them. They definitely infuriate me. Oh look, the TV's not that blurry now in the mirror. You can kind of see what's going on. Man, it's got to be nice. You're living in mansions and having nice stuff and getting paid big dollars to let your fans down. What if YouTube struck me for copyright because of that? They're like, oh, we got one. Got a bird on the wire. Send them in, boys. I did too. When that happened, I was like, there's no way we don't go further than this now. Oh man, that was how did he go from scoring hat tricks in playoff games to 1 assist or 2 assists in 40 games? Yeah, we can't make it past. We can't make it past that. That's the hump that we cannot make it over. Oh, I think so too. I definitely think we would have beat the Oilers. The Oilers were. It's weird how that works. I feel like the Oilers would have been a better matchup for us than Florida. Just their play style. Let's see. We're back at the MSG report. Yeah. Yeah, you heard that. We need a 9-game winning streak to be in one of the top teams. This team as constructed can't even string together a 3-game winning streak. 2 is our number this year. If we get a 2-game win streak, we got to be happy about that, and that's all we get. What? Did he just say we only have 14 shots on net this whole game? Oh my god. 7 shots average per period. This team is terrible. Noah, we're screwed. We're absolutely screwed, Noah. We're not going anywhere. Unless we go out there and have a third period where we're just completely dominant, which I don't see happening. I'm not very hopeful. I mean, I'll take what I can get if they do prove me wrong. I hope they prove me wrong, but I'm not confident right now. 9-game win streak to get back in there to be a good team is not happening. They don't produce 5-on-5. They don't produce 5-on-4. They don't produce 5-on-3. They don't produce any. Look at you. You're wearing off on me. This was supposed to be no doom and gloom, bud. It's supposed to be positive vibes, but how could you? How could you be all positive vibes with the team you love doing you so wrong? No, they do not. What are you getting, the snake? Oh. No, this team last year was something special. I don't think there's nobody who didn't think the Rangers were going to win the cup last year. At least like up until after that Kreider hat trick, I don't think there's anybody who predicted the Rangers to not win the cup. All the media, all the fans, all the non-fans, I think pretty much everybody thought last year was the year. Every podcast you listen to, every hockey thing you listen to, they all said it. It just feels special. Canadian referees. Yeah, seriously. They get the comfy chair now. Break out the comfort.
Yeah, now we're in the lounge.
I turned your mic off. You gotta tap the top to turn it on. There. Oh, let's go, Riley Smith. After you just gave him a shit grade. See, what did I tell you? What did I tell you, Palmer? Hey, Noah, you heard it. You heard that shit where I was like, C, regular, B. I gave him a higher grade for the penalty kill because he scores shorties.
I didn't say he's been bad.
I spoke it into. I told you he's not average on the penalty kill. He's good on the penalty kill.
All right, well,
look, you saw Smith. You saw Riley Smith's face. He couldn't even believe it.
Yeah.
He's like, how did that happen?
I like some of the goals we've seen tonight. Some garbage goals, some sneaky goals. I like it.
Some snipes. Uh-oh. Get it out of here. Yeah, goal was clean. Good, get Kreider off there.
Yeah.
I guess Kreider's decent on penalty kill, but
usually.
look at Carrick. Carrick's like Carrick had to give him a little cross check. See, that's how bad. That's what this team does.
Let them know you're there.
That's what this team does to me. They
really
They give me an hour of being pissed off, and then they do one thing, and I'm just like I'm like a teenage girl listening to the Backstreet Boys in the '90s.
They pull you back in.
Yeah. Oh my God! I thought that went in.
Utah's on the power play,
yeah,
but you couldn't even tell. It's been kind of like that a lot this game. A lot of sustained pressure in the Rangers zone.
But when we were recording earlier, I noticed that there was a lot of the Rangers actually did sustain a lot of pressure in their zone. They just couldn't convert. Save Shesterkin. Michelli's trying to get that Hattie bad.
Yeah. Yeah, he wants to see like a big old like prospector hat thrown onto the ice.
It's gonna be those little flat brims.
A 10-gallon cowboy hat.
The flat brim Abe Lincoln hats. The Abe Lincoln hat trick in Utah. That's so good. They're gonna throw parka. No wait, what's a is it a parka? Trying to think of the name of those. Like they're gonna be oh my God, bonnets.
Yeah.
It's called a bonnet trick.
Bonnet trick, yeah. Yeah, bonnets and like old prospector hats gonna be. Oh, here we go.
Oh, nothing.
Bad pass.
See, what Mika should have done, instead of like waiting for everyone else to get there, he should have just turned the jets on, went around back behind the net, beat the defenseman, waited for his guys and set a play up. What's he do? He slows down. He lets Utah catch up. Then he has no room or space and no open men.
Oh, he always swings wide. He's scared. He's scared of the slot. I feel like could be like a dirty joke, but he's scared of the slot.
Yeah. Zabana ass was never going to score. No. What is this? Stop being cute. They're too cute. North-south it. That's why the fourth line's so effective. It's because they play a simple north-south game. Right? All these other teams,
Excuse me.
they figured us out. They know that we're going to go for the cute play. And that's why the fourth line's been so effective, because they're expecting all this cutesy tootsie stuff. And then the fourth line comes out and plays some simple stuff, and they're like, "Oh, we didn't plan for this. We didn't plan for simple hockey. We planned for 12 passes on one shot."
No, and Noah is spot on. He said that line loves being cute.
Yeah, they're adorable. Heedle juice.
Oof.
Ooh.
Good save.
See? Simple hockey. They got a shot. That's why they got double the amount of shots as us, because they drive the play and they put it on net. We would never put a puck on net. Not from the out. Not if it's not a 100% guaranteed perfect opportunity.
Yeah, or a muffin from the point.
Yeah, a sinker.
It's like a rainbow.
A wet noodle.
Come on, Riley.
Well, it's a 0-0 game right now.
Okay, Andre Miller's on the ice.
What's your game prediction?
4-3 Rangers. I think we get one more.
So Noah, his prediction was
5-3.
He had two predictions. He said either 4-3 in overtime we win, or 4-2 they win clean. So they're not going to win at 4-2 clean. So that means we have to go 4-3 in overtime. I said 5-3. I said we score. Then I said we take the lead. Then they tie it up. And then we go to overtime and win.
Yeah, and I didn't really think about my prediction. I just kind of flowed.
He was right last time. Yeah, he said he was right last time.
Yeah.
So you could still be right again this time. All we got to do is just not let them score and we not score. If we don't score and they don't score, then you could really be right. And like, we're literally turning into the Islanders overtime every game.
Just a kind of a, I know this doesn't bode well for the stream here, but kind of like a boring game. I mean, a couple, cool goals here and there, but it's just really hasn't been a whole lot going on here.
No, it is a little bit of a snooze fest.
And for a team like the Rangers that started off the season terribly and really needs points, they're not playing like that kind of desperate, fuck you, we're going to win this game kind of hockey.
No, they're playing have your way with me game.
Or hold on and try to keep in it. Ottawa and Philadelphia, both big games. Sam and Joe were talking about.
In our next game against Columbus?
It is.
If we don't win that game, we are.
Our next couple games, ironically, are against teams that we're chasing.
Yeah,
in the standings.
That's going to be That's going to be a dogfight because they're white knuckling their spot.
And then at the end of the stretch we're in is I think the Devils in Vegas again. So.
Oh, that was a good opportunity, and he got tripped. Where's the call?
He wiped out and got maybe tripped or whatever earlier in the third, and there was no call. He was pretty upset about it. They keep trying to fucking force it.
They're trying to go coast to coast, but not. They're not going long ways. They're trying to they're trying to do east-west everything.
That's scary right there. Is Miller with the puck on his stick.
I knew. How did I know that there was going to be a stoppage of play when Miller had the puck?
Because he's gonna drive the zone. Because he provides
Shoot it through
no
12.
offense.
There's 12 sticks in his face, and he's right in front of his stick. He's going to shoot it.
Because he's got the legs, he's got the strides. He can gain the zone, and then he just throws a fucking muffin on the net. A nothing burger muffin.
What he needs to do is
And he doesn't follow it up.
Dump it.
The Rangers peel out more than any team. You see teams shoot and they follow up their shot. I couldn't tell you the last time I saw a Ranger follow up their shot for a goal.
Mm-hmm.
Get their own assist. It almost never happens.
It's always a one and done.
It's one and they curl out, and then the puck pops out in front of the net, and they're halfway.
No
to the
one's
bench.
there. They're all behind the goal line.
I know, it drives me nuts, man. It's like, I don't know if it's like a systemic Ranger thing that they just play this like cycle fly in the zone type shit, but it's like, no, drive the net. I've been begging for the team to drive the net.
The old trusty contract slump.
Yeah, Laffy, I mean, I couldn't even tell you like one thing, and we've been streaming, kind of watching loosely, but nothing stands out. Nothing. And while this damn stupid ass tipping commercial's on for the NHL, how are they not going to have Chris Kreider on it?
They put Brad Marchand in. Well, because you want to know why?
Because he's not doing it this year.
Because the Rangers organization they're literally the organization is so traditional. Just in general, it's like, why aren't these guys allowed to be on podcasts? You go to like there's players that people want to hear about their lives and stuff, but they can't go on any type of media podcast except for MSG Media.
The Rangers, we find ways to have fun during the season, but they're not a fun organization.
No, they're not fun at all. Actually, they were just talking about that on BSU earlier. He's like, you go into this arena and they make every game an event.
Well, while we're just bullshitting, an idea I had.
He said, does Fox have a pod? Yeah, Yankees similar. It's also, I feel like it's kind of like how like the Islanders have to have clean shaved faces.
Yeah.
But they can go on pods, I think. Like, I'm pretty sure there's been Islanders players on, like, Spittin' Chitlets. Noah Dobson. I think. Maybe. I know there's been Islanders players and stuff on Spittin' Chitlets. But the Rangers players are just not allowed.
Yeah, I know about the Yankees with the clean shaven thing. That goes back I remember my childhood. The big deal was when Johnny Damon came over from Boston.
Oh yeah, he had a ginormous beard bigger than yours.
Mullet, and they had trimmed him up.
Oh, he got paid millions and millions. All you got to do is just cut
that beard.
Here's a check for $60 million. Just all you got to do is just shave your beard and cut your hair. Who's that artist? Get a haircut and get a real job.
George Thorogood.
Get a haircut and get a real job.
Songs about Mika.
Our dad used to love that song. Like, who knew that later on in life that song would be about us?
Yeah, I knew then.
You knew back. We were like 8 years old. We were like jamming out to it. Yeah, this song. He was taking shots. We just didn't know it.
Yeah, I think it is kind of cool that the Yankees don't have the names on the jerseys. Oh. The veteran Ian Cole.
Butt Cole.
Bob Dole.
Remember we used to call our high school principal?
I do.
Rick Cole.
Dick Cole.
Dick Cole.
Dick Cole. He might be watching. We'll get in trouble.
No, he's not a Rangers fan. He probably likes soccer.
Yeah.
He's probably a baseball type of guy.
If I remember, he's a runner, and to quote the great Kenny Powers, what's he say? He's like, "No, I play real sports. I'm not trying to be the best at working out." We're not trying to be the best at exercising. Come on, Cooley. We got to get one here, man. Let's go.
He's fighting. He's
He wants
battling.
one. He wants it.
Oh, he's hungry.
I want it. I'm still a little hungry. There we go.
Yeah, let's go. If you're not going to get a goal, draw the penalty.
Don't do anything stupid, Carrick.
He said he's a Yankees fan.
Yeah. I grew up a Yankees fan.
I guess he's a Knicks fan.
I've drifted from baseball. But definitely a big Yankees fan when I was a kid. I mean, Tino Martinez was my favorite player. And I definitely remember those late 90s, early 2000s heydays. For sure.
You're going to call me a fraud, but I actually have a Yankees tattoo. Is it this arm? No, this.
No, you're a Dolphins fan for football. How'd that happen, Noah?
No, it's not that arm. I'm showing my Yankees tattoo. It's not a baseball thing. It's, but it is a.
We have New York Reds.
The emblem. See it right there. So, got my little Yankees tattoo right there.
He said I liked sea animals as a kid. Okay.
Why not? I actually, when I was young.
So why are you a Rangers fan? Why aren't you a San Jose Sharks fan?
Good question. When I was young, I liked the Dolphins too. It all started because I got a little somebody got me a Dolphins T-shirt. I was like, oh yeah, I like the Dolphins.
I am a Giants fan. I don't exactly brag about it these days, but proud Giants fan, and my age lined up nicely with being a Giants fan because I got to watch them win a Super Bowl when I was 18 and again when I was 21. So you do the math. That was pretty good times.
So your favorite movie is Ace Ventura: Pet Detective?
Well, we're glad to have you with the Rangers.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool just chilling and chatting, hockey, sports, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, Noah, you got some Ranger buddies, man. Tell them about the pod. Trying to grow this thing for sure.
Or if they're like Penguins fan buddies, tell them about it so we can chirp them.
Yeah, honestly, we'll talk some shit.
Vinny Trocheck with a prime opportunity.
He said he roots for the Giants. Man, it's hard to root for the Giants right now. I mean, I never switch up. I mean, I don't switch up on teams, but it's like I actually I
like Olympic curling.
I decided about halfway through the season that I wouldn't watch another game, and I didn't watch anything.
Why is Kreider out there? What? Why is Chris Kreider out there? It's infuriating.
About 40 seconds left in the power play.
It's all right. Once Kreider's gone, the other guys will have 12 seconds to try to make something happen. Out the zone.
So predictable, man.
This is Kreider should not be out there. That's infuriating. Why?
This game.
That's why I gave Laviolette a D, because of just stupid decisions like this.
I still obviously
today's an F because of that. Look, you're pissing off your players. You're making your team mad by doing these stupid decisions.
Well, because we're getting outplayed by a team with literally no name.
Oh, they don't care about the fans. They don't care if they piss us off.
No, because we're addicted.
Yeah, they're still gonna pay to watch. They're still gonna buy merch. We're an Original Six franchise. We don't care about our fans. There's enough to go around. We could donate half our fan base to some of these smaller places.
Well, here it is, boys and girls. We're about halfway through the third. Things are tied. It's been about a 50-50 third period. Can the goddamn Rangers do this thing or not? That's where we're at.
Chris Kreider just doesn't look healthy.
Chris Kreider is back on the ice, regardless of the fact that he looks like a popsicle stick that's stuck up his ass the last couple games.
He looks like he has jaundice.
Jaundice.
Who the fuck?
That was Chris Kreider.
That's what we get for talking shit. How you like that, Noah?
I wasn't talking shit. I never said a bad thing about
How
Chris.
you like that? We were literally just talking.
I never said a bad thing
about... The
about...
last words that just came out of your mouth is he looks like a popsicle stick.
I never said a bad thing about...
You didn't even finish your sentence about him being a popsicle stick when he scored.
I actually did finish my chirp, but I never said a bad thing about Chris Kreider in my life.
Oh, look, he had it pre-typed for us again. You're a courteous guy, man. Because he's like
he's ahead of us.
He's 20 seconds ahead of us, so he pre-types it and has just finger hovering the enter key.
So Noah heard me say that and was like, just wait.
Oh, man.
Give Kreider the captain.
Look. It's going exactly how I said it would go. 4-3 rain. We'd get a goal. Then we'd take the lead. Then we'd let them tie it, and we're going to overtime to win it 5-4 OT.
You know, honestly, if you wanted just to go inside of what Palmer's feeling right now, I feel like Utah's going to tie it up instantly.
Right here.
Like within the next 2-3 shifts.
We need to play this game like the Florida Panthers.
You said we ain't getting empty netter. Look, I think I said this during the live stream on NYR Nobody, and I watch more Rangers hockey than anyone else, or any other team, I should say. The Rangers almost never score in the empty net, and conversely, almost always get scored on with the empty net. So, I actually hate the Rangers with the empty net. I'd rather them just play 5-on-5.
Ooh, Zibanejad pushed someone down. That's new. He must be having problems with his wife. Oh, Kaliev.
That was a sneaky chance
That was a sneaky chance.
Sam, he didn't miss by much. Last year was different for sure, man. Yeah, this team's, the Avalanche game the other night, they didn't lose that one last year. This one, they'd be smoking these clowns. Come on.
This team is some Duke.
Come on. This game would be 6-2 last year.
Oh, Riley Smith, our boy Riley again, making the play happen.
We've seen some guys get off the schneid here, and no one needs to more than Lafreniere or Cooley. So does Lafreniere or Cooley win this? Or I guess we've got the score, but do they come through here?
No, it's gonna be Sam Carrick in overtime.
Sam Carrick, OT winner. You still hold on?
That'd be insane. I would lose my mind if it was Sam Carrick again. Like
we better order the jerseys now
because the prices are going up.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get a Sam Carrick Oilers jersey.
Yeah, that was sick. Actually. Remember that goal last year when Lafreniere went between the legs and went backhand? It was against the Capitals. Lafreniere skates in, divides the defense, goes between his legs, backhand, and scored the goal. The Rangers won that game 4-1 or 5-2, I think. I was actually at that game live. I was right up on the glass too. That goal was sick. And that's what he just attempted just now again, except for, he didn't have as much, he didn't do it as good. But yeah, that was a sick goal to see. And it was sweet going to that game watching I don't think it was last year. I think it was the season before last season. But no, it was dope. And it was so nice going in their barn, hearing the all the Rangers chants. We were deep in there. It was probably 60-40 in DC. Palmer hasn't had as much good luck.
That said, the last Rangers game I went to was a Rangers win, and ironically goals by Trouba and Mika.
But you said not against the Capitals.
No, yeah, I'm 0 for 2 in DC. But they were both playoff games, and the Rangers won both series.
Still to this day, that's the only time I've seen the Rangers live. That one game is the only time. I've seen Nashville twice. I've seen the Penguins Caps play before.
Yeah.
I think both the games I saw Nashville play was Nashville and Hurricanes. That was many years ago.
Yeah,
When we used to travel for hockey, we'd go. The team as a team. Everyone as a team would go watch an NHL game. Be down in Raleigh.
Are you in New York, Noah?
I think he comes from the RVA Rangers chat.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure. Cause I share the link. I share the link in that whenever we go live. So a couple people come in.
He's from Jersey.
Look, we have 5 people watching now. That we only had 3 earlier. Now we got 5. That's 2 more.
My dad
almost doubled.
When I was younger, my dad told me a joke, a New Jersey joke, and I'm gonna try not to mess it up here. But he said he was talking to his dad when he was younger, and he said, "Dad, how do you make a woman love you forever?" And the dad said, "Son, you got to kiss her where it stinks." So he took her to Jersey. It's inappropriate. We might get flagged for that.
I don't think New York's much cleaner.
No.
You got freaking rats the size of cats.
No, I've been to Jersey a couple times. Cool place.
You remember that story about Chicago? It was 2-3 years ago, where they were talking about how they have the rat problem, the mouse and rat problem in Chicago. So the mayor came up with a solution. She's gonna release 2,000 feral cats into the city. Just release a bunch of like stray cats into the city to take care of the rats and mice. It's so fun. It's such a funny solution. It's just like, yes, that is just the ultimate funniest thing. We're just gonna put the cats on them.
So Noah, a Jersey memory I'll share with you real quick is my wife and I were girlfriend at the time, but wife now.
Oh my God.
Ooh, Rangers getting close. Hold on, I'm gonna wait, see what happens here.
Oh. So if the Rangers score again, then we're all wrong with our predictions. We're just a bunch of idiots if that happens.
At least they're putting pucks to the net right now. Let's see if we can get an insurance marker here.
Can he keep it in?
No, what I was saying is my wife and I were in Philadelphia and got lost driving, got turned around and went over a bridge and noticed we crossed over into New Jersey, into Camden.
Oh my God.
And I mean, Philadelphia is not exactly the prettiest, cleanest place in the world. Holy shit. As soon as you turn into Camden, it was like, whoa, let's get the fuck out of here.
I've actually went on Google Maps and just like went through Camden on Google Maps, and it is.
I mean, it's as soon as you get. I mean, we were
every
right there.
house is a Smitty.
We weren't in a shitty area in Philly. We were right there by the. We were seeing the Liberty Bell.
It's right across downtown.
Yeah, I mean, you crossed that bridge and it was like, holy shit.
No, Camden's notorious for being like the most abandoned, terrible place to live.
I've been to Western Jersey, beautiful, the Jersey Highlands, and the Poconos, beautiful area.
Our 91 scored, your 91 can't. And then in Philly, they got like that whole neighborhood. What's it? Kensington. It's like the open drug market.
And Chester's really bad too.
Or that's another neighborhood.
Chester's like south of Philly, yeah. It's its own town. I think it's not Philadelphia.
But
proper.
Kensington is like notorious for being like an open drug trade or something. Great place to raise a family. From what I hear.
Yeah. Another, while we're sitting here during a commercial break, another stupid little Jersey story I'll share with you. He wants to know
your thoughts on Knobloch.
You know, I would have liked to see him get a chance. I can't play revisionist and say I was beating the table for Knobloch to get the job. I was a little reluctant to Laviolette. I always saw him as kind of the bad guy because he was a coach of the Flyers and some other teams. I don't have a lot of thoughts on it. I think it's one of those things that kind of happens, and he got poached by a good team. He has that relationship with Connor McDavid going back to like I think his junior days or college days or whatever. So yeah, it is what it is. I don't have a big problem with it.
Yeah,
Good for him. I mean,
I'm not. I don't really feel any type of way about it. I guess, but that series was an insane series to watch. Like that was definitely a series for the books. Like down 3-0, win 3 straight, force a game 7.
Yeah.
Like that does not happen every day, and it was in the fight. That was insane to watch. It's like it was hard for me to even decide who I wanted to win. Do I want the team that just beat our ass to win? Or do I want the team that could beat the team that beat our ass to win? Like,
I'll be honest.
I kind of wanted Florida to win just because I didn't want a Canadian team to win, but
I wanted Florida to win at the beginning of the series. And then when the Oilers started to make that comeback, I was like, I kind of bought in a little bit.
Oh yeah, how could you not?
So
how could you not buy into that?
It was a fun finals, and I really haven't enjoyed a finals like that in quite a few years.
They tried to get cute. See? Cleared out by who?
Well, if
Borgen.
I don't want to jinx myself. If this stands, I will be right with my very quick, not thought out prediction.
I just want me to be. I don't even care I don't care what happens. I just want my prediction to be right. I just want to be right. Sorry, it's just my nice headphones.
Idiot hours.
I barely even got them. Just take it to the dry cleaner. Tell them you want it starched.
Did it get it on the screen?
No. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you can see me up on the screen.
I don't even know if it's an actual tablecloth or if it's a curtain. No, it's a twin sheet. It's a twin bed sheet. Yeah, I agree. I think we could have beaten the Oilers if the Rangers went to it. If we had gotten past the Panthers, but woulda, coulda, shoulda. It doesn't matter now.
Yeah,
we lost.
Yeah, I don't follow Hartford too close. I see your comment. Hartford's been struggling for sure.
McBain.
Put it down safely.
I'm all thumbs today.
I'm all thumbs today. There you go, a little reverse hit by Fox on the much bigger McBain.
There we go, time and space. Good thing it's not Miller. Oh no, Miller's got it with a lot of time and space. I thought he was gonna mess it up again. Like it kind of makes sense to like draw him in a little bit, but you can't fumble it after you draw him in.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You got to play with some kind of confidence.
Lafreniere he is just on the cusp. He is trying so hard to get a goal. Like he's been very noticeable this game. Seems like every other play I'm like, oh, Lafreniere almost.
I think he's been noticeable the last half of the game.
Yeah.
I didn't see him much early.
Well, we weren't watching much earlier. It was hard to watch.
True. That is true.
We're not real fans. We didn't put our entire lives on hold to watch a game. We're frauds. See what I'm saying? Smith he's been decent. He's been good. He's not costing us. Oh, bip, bip. I just want to see Carrick out there again. Where the hell is Carrick? There goes the.
There he goes, Joe. Oh, Igor.
Oh my God.
Igor almost got it, dude.
Damn. Igor's pissed. He's like. Igor always does that. He tries as much as he can, but I think that's his first attempt this year. Where he's smiling.
He shot him with a smile.
He's just like, well, I'm not gonna not try it.
Right over that Utah player. Look, Fox said, "Oh, come on."
He's so disappointed. It's alright. You still got 1:33 to score, Igor.
Shoot your shot, as the kids would say.
I thought he had it too, based off the reaction of everyone. Look, the Rangers are huddled up. Get it to Igor. That's what they're saying. Just get it to Igor. Nothing else matters.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah, he said Sam Rosen got him excited. Me too. But he's got the same view we got, I'm pretty sure. Sometimes it seems like they are just watching the screen because they comment on whatever the camera's on.
All right, let's see if we can stay hard here.
Lindgren, you're literally made of sun-dried canvas.
Who's 92?
And frayed thread.
Looks like Lindgren probably take
Cooley.
92.
He's picking on someone. Pick on someone your own fragility.
How about Cooley for Cooley?
Oh, Cooley on our team would beat the fuck out of Logan Cooley.
Noah said big tough guy. I think he's tough. I don't think he's very big or strong, you know?
Oh, man. Is Michelli going to tie it up with the Hattie?
Was that Utah?
The bonnet trick?
Was that Utah player looking for a penalty when he got ran over? I mean, it was just a clean collision. Fuck, he said.
A bonnet trick. Good. Now you know how we feel. Said TV lagged for a second. So maybe we're on the same time now, so you'll stop hovering over the enter key.
I feel like this last 2 minutes of the game has been like an hour.
No, I don't care what anyone says. No hockey game ever gets drawn out like a football game's last 4 or 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
4 or 5 minutes in football will last an hour and a half. It's insane how long that last 5 minutes takes.
I would say the only exception to that is if it's just a true ass kicking and the other team that gets the ball just runs the clock. And even that takes a long time because they literally have 35, 40 seconds to snap.
The other players are giving him a hard time. They're like, what happened to the game plan of just get it to Igor?
Yeah.
What was that? You iced it.
Yeah, if you're going to ice
let Igor ice her.
No shit.
I mean, he hasn't had a career one yet. Yeah, he said, rest in peace to Carrick's generational talent status.
Yeah, the hot streak had to end at some point.
Well, even McDavid goes a game here and there without a point. Oh, what are you talking about? Look, Carrick with the assist.
There you go.
That never would have happened without Carrick setting up.
What do you mean R.I.P.? Like he ripped
my
that pass to
God.
Panarin?
Say it. See, even Joe knows
Even Joe. Look,
just how valuable Sam Carrick is. I'm just gonna start a petition, Carrick for MVP.
yes, beat the Habs in Columbus. Very, very important
Very
weekend.
important.
Very important weekend for the Rangers. The Rangers have not had a weekend as important since mid-June.
Yes. The happy fan.
They've showed that guy a couple times, the Rangers guy. Well, that blew my prediction.
Yeah, this sucks. We're all wrong.
You could kind
We're
of
not supposed to all be wrong.
Saturday and Sunday back to back.
Are they 1 o'clock games?
Got to beat both those teams. I don't know. I'd have to look at that.
That would be ass.
Being back to back travel. I don't know.
I would hate that. The last 2 back-to-backs were 1 p.m.
Yeah. Let's look. We have the world at the tip of our fingers.
He said he wishes he was wrong last game. That means on this road trip we got 5 out of 6 points.
All right. So the next couple games for the Rangers. Saturday at 7 o'clock at home against the Blue Jackets. Sunday at 7 o'clock in Montreal at the Bell Center. Then Tuesday they come back home, play the Senators. Thursday they play the Flyers at home. And Sunday the Avalanche visit MSG.
All right.
Well, I'm having
Yeah,
fun.
it should have been 6.
But, I believe I'm going to probably get out of here.
I am too. So we're gonna get on out of here. We appreciate the talks, Noah, and whoever else is watching. I think there was like 1 or 2 other
Couple others, yeah. It's a late game.
people hiding in the dark.
We'll try to do, yeah, lurking.
Working in the
Show
dark.
yourself.
Comment now.
So, yeah, I appreciate you guys riding with us. We'll try to do more of these live streams and more interactive stuff. We want to build the channel. Want to reach out. Really enjoyed the banter. It's good to hear from other fans.
Yeah.
And yeah, just appreciate the time and let's go. We'll try to get together before too long. No telling when. We're not going to give it a set date because we're not so good with that. But we'll get together before too long. And
I may or may not do some solo reactions.
yeah, hell yeah, do it.
Maybe. We'll see. All right. You guys have a good night. Appreciate
have a good night,
it.
everyone.
See you later.
Let's go Rangers.
LFGR.